Alright, so I'm here on Earth. I literally just been here for 30 minutes and I have pretty much captured Esau. Now, I don't want to take all this credit. I like to give credit and props to Yahawah, Yahawashi, and double honors to my elders at Greatmillstone. Like, I have no idea how this guy Esau has been running around roaming free all these years and nobody knew who he was. I literally found this man with my notes within 30 minutes on being on Earth. It's amazing. All right, so we're just gonna go through what I found, So just with my notes alone, just with the notes alone from the Holy Scriptures, this is what I found out to be true on Earth. All right, so I landed on Earth, and the first thing that popped in my head was, you know what? Let me go find out how Christ looked. But then I said no. I said I'm gonna go from the top. I'm gonna go from my notes from the beginning, from the top. So I went from the top. So I landed on planet Earth. I was like, so okay. What I do know is Esau. He goes by multiple names. He go by Esau, Red, Edom, Lucifer. All right, and it's a nation of red people. Okay, so the skin color is red. So I said, okay, let me look throughout all the people on Earth. Let me see who's red, and bam, without a doubt, I seen a red person, but they call them white. So then I thought to myself, hold up, that goes back to what the scripture said. They go astray as soon as they be born speaking lies. So I'm like, he's lying that he's white. He's really red. So then, I traveled down south and I found out that most of the black people or colored people in the south, they call them rednecks. And when they get mad, they turn red. So I was like, okay, makes perfect sense. This has got to be Esau. But I didn't want to stop there. I was like, I'm going to continue on because I can't just say that that's Esau because he's red. Like, he has to match everything. Although, you know what I'm saying, I saw the lion part right then and there. But I was like, I got to keep going on the notes. I just can't come and capture this man and not have, 100% proof on who he is. So I just kept going down the notes. So I said, okay, from the scriptures, it said that Esau also has a weak spirit. And he also will do anything to survive. And he cares not about heritage. So, as I got to looking around and going through his history, this guy Esau's spirit is so weak. This guy is suicidal. He does mass killings. I mean, from doing city bombings, church bombings, like, it doesn't matter. When this guy loses it, he loses it. Like, this man will kill himself and his whole family, like, over nothing. Like, this guy, like, this red guy, but they call him white. So, these white people that they call white people on Earth, which is real. I'm just gonna put it out. It's really Esau is the white man. Like, from all the notes I'm taking, I'm gonna go through this. Like, I'm 100% sure that Esau is the white man from these notes, and these notes came from the Bible. All right. So, like I said, this man will fucking shoot up schools, bomb buildings, kill his whole family off. Like, he is very weak-minded. So then I was like, okay, we got that part. All right, so let's go. Let's see where these people come from. Because I was like, okay, they call them white, but then they go by another name called Caucasians. So I do research and I figure out, oh, Caucasians, because they from the Caucasus Mountains. I was like, oh, there it is. Esau, the cave dweller, popped in my head, Mount Seir, mountains, Esau, cave dweller, Caucasians, Caucasus Mountains. It started all making sense. And then everywhere I was going throughout the earth, Esau was dwelling in all the great places. Like, everywhere I saw Esau, he was like dwelling in great places. Like, you didn't see a third world country ran by Esau. Ran by the white man or the Caucasians. Which I'm telling you is Esau. Like, he did not have no third world country. Like, no, that is not happening on earth for him. And then the weapons. Yes, this guy's fucking into weaponry. This man loves to hunt, to the man of the field. This man is always in the outdoors. This man has a fucking hunting channel. Like, this man, he has a hunting TV channel. Like, this dude loves weaponry. They have something called like the NRA or like these. I'm telling you, these Caucasians, these white people, they are Esau, 100%. All right. And then, so then I was like, okay, everything is lining up that this is Esau. So then I said, okay, let me see if they ever called their kings dukes. And lo and behold, you have these dukes. All right, the Duke of England and the Duke of this. And lo and behold, who is it? It was the Caucasian again, the white man, but really he's red. So it was Esau. I was like, God damn. I was like, this can't be real. Like, I'm just like blown away by how the scriptures has this guy down packed to the T. Like, everything that he does was written in the scriptures. I was just blown away. Like, my mind is being blown. So then I was like, okay, let's see if this guy likes to rebuild the wicked places, the desolate places, like the scripture said. So I get to looking, and all of a sudden, I see this man got the Tower of Babel rebuilt. This man got a thing called the Washington Monument, looked like an obelisk, looked like Egypt. So we got Babylonian worship, we got Egypt. He got pyramids. I'm like, damn, this is Esau. Like, I'm like, I can't see how the people of Earth don't know who Esau is. Like, this is him. So right then and there, I'm at 100% that this is Esau. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna keep going. Got to keep going through the notes. Can't stop here. I ain't write all those notes for nothing. So I kept going. So I was like, okay, I gotta remember the Most High has righteous hate for these people forever. Alright? Why? Because he put himself up as God, and he changes the faces of the judges. So like I said, I remember reading the Bible, and the scripture said that Christ was a brown man, dark-skinned brown man. So lo and behold, I'm walking. I just asked one of the people on earth, hey, can I get a picture of Christ? They gave me a picture, and lo and behold, guess who it was? It was a white man, a Caucasian, the red man. I was like, this is crazy. Yo, you can't make this shit up. I'm telling you, it was him again. So then I'm like, okay. So I was like, you know what? Since this person gave me this picture, I was like, hey, can you tell me how the angels look? And then lo and behold, they said they look like the Caucasian. Like, I was like, oh my God. So the angels are white too. So I'm like, so God, what would you think, basically, so how do people imagine God looking? So then they gave me kind of like a run around. But at the end of the day, I kind of figured like they still think that God may be white. You know what I'm saying? Because Christ is white, the angel's white. So, I mean, that's how it is in the society. So, most likely, everybody gonna think God is white. But, I had got a little run around. People started to say, oh, it really doesn't matter. It's just, I just worship him in spirit. Gave me some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, that's neither here or there, you know what I'm saying? So I just kept going. So then I was like, okay, this so-called Caucasian, this white guy is matching Esau tit for tat, like to the T. So then I was like, all right, let me see who is in power over this earth. So I got to watching the news and seeing who could make all the big moves and seeing who made what moves around. And Lo and behold, there's the white man again, the Caucasian again. Everything that goes on this earth, like, he's the head of it. He is the head of it. What he say pretty much goes. It's crazy. So then I was like, all right. So let's see if this man is proud. So I got to, doing a little research and watching videos and just looking at the people themselves. And yeah, they walk around real proud. These are some very proud, I don't even want to call these people human beings. There are some very proud characters. We call them characters. They're very proud. They literally think they can't be touched. They literally think that their culture is the best culture. But yet, they stealing people cultures. So I've noticed that. Like, they steal a lot of people cultures. Like, they love being everything but themselves. You know what I'm saying? I started to see that. So then I just kept going with the notes. So I was like, I do remember it said that Esau never stays home and loves bringing calamity and death and loves keeping all nations up under him and heaping all people under him and covered fields by violence and weaken the nations. So I started looking and lo and behold, who does that? The so-called white man, the Caucasian. This guy has literally, if there's a resource on earth that could be touched, that man is there. Like, he is coming in and he is taking that shit by violence. To the point where he works both sides. He'll work both sides of the war. That's how wicked this man is. Like, the shit is crazy. I mean this shit this some shit that you just can't make up. Like, this shit is crazy. So then I was like, alright. So he does that. I'm like, so he does all these things in my notes, but I was like, it's a couple of more things I haven't checked out to make sure that it's totally him. Because he could still, you know what I'm saying? There's a chance that it still may not be the Caucasian man. He may not be Esau because it's still a couple of notes. So I was like, alright, let me see if this man got a space program. Because it said he was going to put himself in the stars of heaven. And lo and behold, this man got a goddamn space program. I'm like, God damn. Like, this, you can't make this shit up. This is Esau. The Caucasian, the white man, Lucifer. Like, that's Esau. Like, this is crazy. So I was like, all right, I got one more note. I said, let me see if he got people as prisoners and he released them not. And lo and behold, it's Caucasian man again, the white man. Prison system is off the charts. Prison system is off the charts. But the thing is, when I look into the prison system, there's a group of people that overpopulate this system by a large number. And that is what they call these people black people or African American and Hispanic or Latinos, Native Americans. Those people were in that prison system, like, deeply. So then I was like, let me check out these people that's in this prison system. So I started to do the history, and then I saw that these people were always being punished by the Caucasian man. They was always being hung on trees, whipped, land taken, killed, like, just shitted on in society. So then I was like, you know what? especially in this place that was in North. They call it North America. So then it made perfect sense. I said, oh, that's the scripture. It said in the North, he was going to be sitting on the children of God. So I was like, that got to be the people. That's God's people. He's sitting on them in the North. I was, oh, so that made sense, man. And I was like, that's Esau. I captured his ass. So I captured his ass. It was that simple. It was crazy, though. I was like, I can't believe this guy been walking this earth and nobody knew who he was this whole time. Like, I found his ass in 30 minutes. Like, not even 30 minutes, really like 10. Shit. I spent another 10 minutes, like, getting ready to head outside to go search for him. Shit was quick. But, yeah. So, capturing Esau, captured his ass. So I like to say all praise to Yahawah by Hashem, Yahawashi, double on to the elders at Greatmillstone, on the side of the brethren out there doing the work in the will of the Father. Shalom.